You are 20-something. You are already exhausted. Not tired from doing too much. Tired from simply existing in 2026. Your parents did not feel this at your age. And nobody can fully explain why yet. But the psychology can. And it will today. This is Gen Z midlife exhaustion. It is real. And it is hitting earlier than anyone expected. You are not weak. You are not dramatic. You are carrying something genuinely unprecedented. And your nervous system knows it. Fully. Stay with me. This one is going to land. Because someone in your life needs to hear this. And that someone might just be you. Let us get into it. Right now, midlife crisis used to hit at 45. For Gen Z, it is hitting at 24. Not a crisis of success. A crisis of capacity. Your body has the energy. Your mind does not. Think about someone like Zoe. Very real pattern. Zoe is 26. Has a good job. Good friends. Good apartment. Good life on paper. But she is exhausted in a way she cannot name. She sleeps 8 hours and wakes up tired. She takes a vacation and comes back depleted. The exhaustion is not in her body. It is deeper. Psychologist Emily Nagoski calls this human giver syndrome. Giving everything. Refilling nothing. Until collapse. And for Gen Z, the number of vessels is unprecedented. More things demanding your energy than any generation before. With fewer structures to hold you up than they had. That is the equation. And it does not balance. Now here is what is actually draining you. There are 5 layers. Not 1. 5. Layer 1. Emotional labor that never ends. You regulate your own emotions constantly. All day. And you manage everyone else's emotions too. That is 2 full-time jobs your paycheck ignores. Layer 2. Cognitive overload from digital life. Your brain processes more information in one day than your grandparents did in an entire year. Your brain was not designed for this volume. Layer 3. Financial anxiety as a baseline state. You are not broke. You are financially precarious. And precariousness is exhausting to maintain constantly. Layer 4. Existential weight of global awareness. You feel responsible for problems you did not create. At scale. Constantly. With no clear solution visible. Layer 5. Identity construction in public forever. Your generation built itself in front of an audience. Now here is what all 5 layers do to your brain. Your cortisol baseline is higher than it should be. Not because something is wrong. Because everything is a lot. Neuroscientist Robert Sapolsky at Stanford studied this. Chronic low-level stress is more damaging than acute stress. The lion you can run from. The drip you cannot. Your nervous system never fully gets the all clear. So it stays in a permanent low-level red alert. That costs more energy than you realize. Your prefrontal cortex is running constant threat checks. Even when you are watching something fun. Even when you are technically resting right now. Rest that does not restore is not actual rest. And your generation is particularly susceptible to this. Because you have never known a world without constant input. Your baseline was set too high from the beginning. That is not your fault. That is your formation. But understanding it changes what you do next. But wait. The culture made it significantly worse. Hustle culture told you rest was laziness. So you never fully gave yourself permission to stop. Wellness culture told you to optimize your recovery. So rest became another thing to do perfectly. Comparison culture showed you everyone's highlight reel. So your ordinary felt like failure. Daily. And social media gave you 10,000 relationships to maintain. Without the energy budget to actually sustain them. Researcher Turkle documented this fully. More connections. Less genuine connection. More lonely. That paradox is genuinely exhausting to live inside. And climate anxiety sits underneath all of it. A generation grieving a future they were promised. But here is what actually changes this. For real. First, you have to name what is actually depleting you. Unnamed exhaustion is the heaviest kind. Second, rest that actually restores looks different. Psychologist Saundra Dalton-Smith wrote about this. 7 types of rest. You are probably missing most. Physical sleep fixes physical fatigue. Only that. Mental rest means no input. Actual silence. Emotional rest means being honest about how you feel, without managing how it lands for everyone else. Third, protect your attention like your most valuable asset, because it genuinely is your most valuable asset. Fourth, community is not optional for your generation. Your nervous system needs co-regulation to reset. That only happens in real physical presence, not screens. Your exhaustion is not weakness. It is data. Data about what you need that you have not been getting. You are not failing at life. You are navigating something new. And navigating new territory requires more energy. Always. Give yourself the grace of that acknowledgement. Your exhaustion makes complete sense. It really does. And you deserve rest that actually reaches you. If this explains something you have felt for years, drop that as me in the comments right now. And share this with your exhausted friend today. The one who says they are fine but is not. Subscribe ClearWay. Real psychology. You are not falling behind. You are carrying more. Remember that.